Hi students, today we are going to do our practice paper 1. These questions have been taken from the past papers, past 11 plus papers. So let's begin with our paper. Okay, the first question is, a car travels 240 kilometers in 16 liters of fuel. What is the fuel efficiency in kilometer per liter? Now to find that out, first we need to know that it says a car travels with 16 liters, it can travel 240 kilometers. How much will it travel with 1 liter? With just 1 liter, to solve this question, we just simply take 240 kilometers and divide it by 16 liters. Now it will give us the value for the car travels in kilometers per liters, like how much car will travel in kilometers for each liter. If we do 240 divided by 16, that will give us 15. So the answer is 15 kilometers per liter. So the car will travel or show an efficiency of 15 kilometers per liter. Now just move on to the next question. Okay, the next question is, if a pizza is cut into 12 slices and you eat 5, what fraction of the pizza is left behind? Okay, the question is so simple. It says you have cut a pizza into 12 slices and you ate 5. Out of 12 total slices, you ate 5. So you are left with only, 12, take away 5. That means you are left with only 7 slices. You are left with only 7 slices now. So the answer is 7 over 12, because you are left with only 7 slices out of the total slices, which were 12 initially, and then you ate 5. Now next question is, a garden has an area of 48 square meters. Okay, if the length is 8 meters, what is the width? Now the question says the area is mentioned and the length is also mentioned. You have to find the width. We know that area is equals to length times width. Area is directly equal to the length times by width. So we'll just put the values. We are given with the area, that is 48 meter square or 48 square meters. So I'll put that here, 48 meters square, and the length is also given, that is 8 meters. So I will put it here in the place of length, that is 8 meters, and times it with width. Now we are not given with the width and we have to find that out, so I'll directly write it as W. Now divide both sides by 8, we get the width. So 8 cancels out this 8 and we are left with the answer, and the width is equals to 48 divided by 8. If we divide 48 by 8, we get 6 only. So that means the width would be 6 meters. The width would be 6 meters. Okay, now next question is, a shopkeeper sells apples at $1.20 each. A shopkeeper sells apples at $1.20 each apple. So if you buy 15 apples, how much do you pay in total? Now the question is so simple. This is the price for 1 apple. If you have to find the price for 15 apples, obviously you will multiply it with $1.20. Okay, so we'll do $1.20 times with 15. Okay, if we multiply that 1.20 times with 15, what do we get? Now 5 times 0 is 0, 5 times 2 is 10, 5 times 1 is 5, add 1 is 6. Okay, put a 0 here. 1 times 0 is 0, 1 times 2, and 1 times 1. Okay, that is going to be 1800, and then after we'll put a point as well, point after 2 digits. We'll start from the right and then move towards the left. We'll count 2 digits because here after the point we have just 2 digits. That's why we'll put a decimal point after 2 digits, and it is going to be 18. Yes, so the price of 15 apples is going to be $18. Now let's just move on to the next question. Question number 5. A bottle contains 2 liters of water. If you pour out 750 milliliters, how much water is left behind? So it says that bottle initially contains, suppose this is your bottle, and initially it contains, okay, well, I'm not so good at drawing, but still, initially it contains 2 liters of water. Now it contains 2 liters of water. We know that 1 liter is equals to 1,000 milliliters. So that means 2 liters are exactly equal to 2,000 milliliters. Now, if you pour out 750, how much water you will be left with? Initially, it has 2,000 milliliters, and if you take away 750, you will get the water that is left behind. So simply we do 2,000 milliliters take away 750 milliliters, and that will give you the answer. If you take away 750 from 2000, you will be left behind with 1250 milliliters. So you are left with 1250 milliliters, or you can say 1.25 liters, or we can also write it as 1.25 liters. If you divide 1250 milliliters by 1000, you will get the number in liters. So it is 1.25 liters. Now let's just move on to the next question. Question number 6. If a cube has a volume of 125 cubic centimeter, what is the length of each side? We know that its volume is 125 centimeter cube or cubic centimeter. What is the length of each side? Now we know. Okay, the next question is, if a cube has a volume of 125 centimeter cube, then what is the length of each side? We know that the length of the volume of the cube is 125 centimeter cube. To find that out, we have a formula: volume is equals to length times width times height. Now we know very well that a cube has all the sides equal. That means cube has a face that is a square and has all of the sides that are equal. So that means the number that is taken as length and width and height is exactly the same. So we just need to find one number that we multiply it as length, width and height. We should get 125 centimeter cube. Okay, we just need to find a number if we multiply it with itself. Like, for example, if I multiply 3 times 3 times 3, it is 27. So I have to find a number that if we multiply, we should get 125 in this way. Similarly, if I try 5 times 5 times 5, it gives us, yes, it gives us 125 centimeter cube. It means that the length and width and the height would be 5. So 5 centimeter is the length or width or height of that particular cube. Hope so that was easy. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 7. A train departs at 8:15 a.m. and arrives at its destination at 11:45 a.m. How long is the journey? To find the answer to this question, we divide the time into chunks. We have to just find the time from 11 We have to just find the time from 8:15 a.m. to 11:45 a.m. To find that, first I'll take 8:15 and calculate the time to the nearest hour. Yes, the nearest whole hour is 9. So I'll calculate the time from 8:15 to 9. Now from 8:15 to 9, if we calculate the time, that is exactly 45 minutes. Now the next step is from 9 to 11. We'll calculate the time from 9 to the next complete hour, or that would be 9 to 11. Okay, from 9 to 11 we have 2 hours, and then in the third step I'll calculate from 11 to 11:45. We know that from 11 to 11:45 we have exactly 45 minutes. So from 11 to 11:45 we have exactly 45. Now we'll just add them up. Let me clear the area to get some space. So we'll just add over calculations. 45 add 2 hours add 45 minutes. Okay, 45 add 45 will give us 90, which is equal to 1 hour and 30 minutes. 1 hour and 30 minutes. Now we add 1 hour and 30 minutes to the other 2 hours. 30 minutes add 2 hours will give you 3 hours and 30 minutes.